So this is take two of the build. Um, the first build I had went really, really wrong, and it kind of disintegrated right in front of my eyes and wound up on the floor, spraying water and oil everywhere. Um, I have built this one and finished checking it out and make sure it ran in just water just fine. I have every confidence that this will separate just fine. Um, I've already filled it up with oil and water, and here she is. All right, so I've got my extra virgin olive oil. I've got my power supply here. This particular power supply, when I got it, was rolled up to, it wouldn't take anything more than 4 batteries, and it wouldn't run off anything more than 4 batteries, so I had to rewire it down to 2 batteries, and I had to move the switch to right here. Here's alligator clips, obviously. Use some cardboard. The cardboard from the last build was completely destroyed. It got soaked with water and oil, so I had to improvise with the cardboard with some cardboard in the garage, but it is the same thickness of cardboard that I have, as well as some other things that got damaged. However, it is all the same stuff that was given to us in the package. Now, basically what it is a skimmer. I found that a couple things worked pretty well on the build. My initial design was going to be a fan type build with a with styrofoam cups. However, the styrofoam didn't glue very well, and it fell apart. So I didn't really like that design after that fact. So I went to the rebuild and came up with this design. I found out that CDs picked up oil really well. They were very oleophobic, and these sponges here, as well as the pipe cleaners, and this material here acts like an oil slick. But you see the pipe cleaners here too, act kind of like an oil dam, and they soak it up as well. Here's kind of just a support device, and here's where I expect the oil to gather. I had strapped it down to my cutting board here because I used the cutting board to cut the cardboard up. On the inside here, you see I got my motor mounted at the top, connected to my power leads, and I have a rubber band here that's connected to one of the pencils that we got, and I got both of my CDs glued together, and you can slightly adjust the sponges here. Little bit of masking tape on the outside as stops. Pretty simple design, really. Wonder why it took me so long to come up with it. So without further ado, let's get this sucker working, making sure that that's set to where it needs to be. And once again, I had to only use 2 batteries because the other batteries were with the other batteries, it was spinning way too fast, and it was just spraying stuff everywhere. So here we go. I'll take it back, get it up to speed, and you see this drawing the oil up right there. Now the batteries are a little weak because I had to run several tests on this thing. But you see there, it's picking up the oil. And you see here on the sponges on the inside, it's wiping it clean. If you take a look, it's pulling it right off, which is great. That's exactly what we want. I haven't seen anything travel downhill yet. You gotta wait for those sponges to get saturated pretty good. Oh, there we go. Here we go. It's starting to come down. And there you go. It goes right into the cup. I don't see much water going in there. There's a little bit falling into the reservoir and a little bit dripping down, but better out than in the water. And I'm already seeing clearing in the water. So that's working really well. The dam, the transport part of the oil failed, but at the same time it's also functioning pretty well. But my batteries are starting to die now. I had to put a little bit of tape up on the motor so it could stop that rubber band, because at first it was coming off real well. Lesson learned, the rubber band would pop off a lot. But if you look at it and you can adjust the skimmer, I imagine if I put another battery on there, it would probably operate faster, but the chances of making a bigger mess are fairly high. Yep. So that's my video. Thanks for watching.